is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So in this video, I do want to go over all the PR stunts here in the last week of the Cars and Coffee playlist. With that, we're going to have a danger sign, a speed zone, and a speed trap. That all has to be done in the IH of the International Scout 800A. We are then going to have two other ones, which is going to be the one here in the Rally Adventure DLC and the Hot Wheels as well. So starting off here with the three PR stunts in Mexico, the first one I wanted to talk about is the speed trap. Now, first things first, I also do want to tell you guys you will have to have this vehicle at C600, and I am going to leave my share code on the screen for this truck. I gotta admit, the build I have on it right now got all three of these done so dang easy. I would definitely recommend trying it out if you are struggling. But besides that though, looking at the speed trap here is the first one I did want to go over here quick. And upon first glance, you are probably going to notice this is going to be in a pretty interesting spot. So you could probably start on the roads here, but we all do know that you might not be quick enough. So the easiest way I found to do this though is to spawn over here by the road. You can even go farther back if you want, like by this turn. But basically start there, head all the way through here, guys, through the forest, and it is going to be open. So do not worry too much about running into trees, because once you get through this, you could basically hit the road, head all the way to the speed trap. I think I was doing over 120 miles per hour when I did end up hitting it, so I'd recommend spawning over to this road is going to be much easier than spawning on the dirt road and then trying to get it from there.
Your destination.
And then for the next PR stunt, we're going to have the danger sign, which is going to be the Eagle's Perch. So this one is going to be located here kind of on the bottom of the map. It is probably going to be in a pretty easy place for a couple of different reasons. For one, it's kind of in an area to where you can go quick to hit it. And two, well, you also can spawn very far back and get a big running start on it. I did spawn over here for the sake of this, though. I probably went farther back when I did end up starting it, but I got well over 800 feet on this guy, so I'd recommend spawning farther back, maybe up this hill if you want. Again, with this build, though, it's going to make it very easy. The truck accelerates very quick, and I got well over 800 yards on this. To be honest, it was pretty easy. But for the final PR stunt here in Mexico, we're then going to have the El Gancho speed zone, which is going to be located not too far from the danger sign. For this one, it is going to be the one with the kind of sharp corner, which we did a while ago in the Porsche. For this, guys, I would recommend you could spawn past this corner if you want. I kind of spawned right here and went with it and did it first try. Again, the acceleration with this build really does make this truck great, and honestly made some of these a bit too easy. But the biggest thing is going to be the sharper corner. Like, you are most likely going to lose speed, so hitting the speed zone, probably going like 80 or 78, 80 plus miles an hour is going to be great, because you can lose speed around the corner and still get to the end of it being well above 65 miles per hour. But now moving over to the Rally Adventure DLC is going to be another speed trap. It has to be done in the Subaru WRX 2004. So this one is going to be located here kind of in an interesting spot. And the reason for it is, well, it is going to have two different big bodies of water here on both sides of it. Now you could probably spawn over here on the top of the mountain, maybe come down and go around this corner. But to be honest, I don't really like this corner here. I feel like you're going to lose too much speed, and you are then going to find the speed trap very close by to it. So what I did end up doing is I spawned here. Yes, you are going to have water that can slow you down, but luckily you're going to have plenty of room to get that acceleration back up and hit that speed trap, doing well over 83 miles an hour. I think I was maxed out in third gear with the Subaru, which I will leave you guys the share code for this car if you do want to try this build out. It did very well. I was pretty much maxed out in third gear and got like 84 miles an hour and got it done fairly easy.
Arrived at your destination.
And then for the final PR stunt here in the Cars and Coffee playlist is going to be the speed zone located in the Hot Wheels DLC. Now, this one is going to require a 2019 Porsche 911. One thing I want to recommend is if you guys do not want to buy one or you can't buy one, you can head over and do the seasonal championship for the vehicle. That way you don't have to buy it, and then head over and do the speed zone. And if you are wondering, yes, this car is easily quick enough because that is the exact car I did end up using on it. For me, though, I did end up spawning on this side, not the other side. If you want, you could spawn over here, but to be real, the other side is going to be much faster because I was able to hit the speed zone doing around 200 miles an hour. So yes, this side is definitely better. Doing that, you will easily get this done first try with the lovely Porsche 911. And again, you can also do the event, get this one for free, then jump in and do it instead of buying one if you don't want to.